These days, no matter where you turn, violence, death, and destruction are all around. Our youngsters are growing up in a world of drugs, robbery, sexual promiscuity, a lack of respect for authority, and rebellion against family and friends. From school shootings at Columbine, Virginia Tech, and Newtown, to meth labs and drug busts right here in Giles County, the world around us has not only gotten more dangerous, but even worse, young people are turning away from God, from Jesus Christ in droves. How bad is it? Christian researcher George Barna concluded that a person's spiritual identity is in place by age 13, and if people are not born again by their teenage years, it is highly unlikely they ever will be. Proverbs 22:6 says, "Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it." That's where the Giles County Bible Bus Weekday Religious Education Program comes in. It's a Christian-based, nonprofit, non-denominational program where 4th and 6th grade public school students, with the permission of their parents or guardians, can participate in quality Christian education off school grounds.
So many children's hearts that they've given to the Lord and their attitudes. It's just amazing, the changes that I've seen and the excitement that I see of children wanting to serve God.
Thanks to the generosity of parents, young people, churches, and other organizations, students can learn in the comfort of our mobile classroom, which travels across Giles County to provide sessions with students from Narrows Elementary Middle School, Macy McClarity School in Parisburg, and Eastern Elementary School in Pembroke.
I would have never believed when I started this program that there would be so many children here in Giles County who actually never even heard of the name Jesus in 4th grade.
Our goals are simple: helping children better understand God and His love for them, an emphasis on leadership, both in the community and as a Christian, relating how these facts apply to children's daily lives, providing a solid foundation in good citizenship, and furthering community cooperation on spiritual and moral levels.
For those students who are a part of a church and they're grounded in the Word already when they come, it's a great opportunity for them to be leaders for Jesus and to encourage their own friends in their class in the faith walk.
WRE is a biblically sound Christian curriculum that uses the Bible as its primary text. WRE classes are non-denominational and open to all students. The lessons are updated frequently in order to help youngsters see the relevancy of the Bible to everyday living.
God gives a promise that His Word will not be void. And so I know that they are receiving His word of truth, whether we ever see that they accepted Him or not. But for many students, they tell us they pray the prayer of salvation at some point during our year. They accept Jesus and they invite Him in. And I mean many. It's a very large percentage of students.
The WRE Bible Bus curriculum reinforces religious instruction received at home or from church, academic skills like reading, geography, and biblical history, and character traits associated with Virginia's standards of learning requirements. Some of you may ask, is it legal? Absolutely. In 1952, the U.S. Supreme Court set forth the guidelines for weekday religious education, the same guidelines still used today. The Giles County Bible Bus provides to our 4th and 6th graders what public schools by law cannot provide: the spiritual guidance needed for the development of the whole child. What's more, since the Giles County Weekday Religious Education Program receives no federal, state, or local government funding, it is totally dependent on the generosity of folks like you, churches, civic groups, businesses, and individuals.
We have things that we need to provide for the children that we need support for. We are desperately in need for prayer. We need everyone's prayers that these children will learn and that they'll be excited about God, because kids are faced with so much adversity in this life, so many bad things.
As the world around us changes and evolves, and not always for the better, the need here in Giles County has never been greater. It's critical that we train our young people in a knowledge and love of Christ, and to equip them to understand and cope with change, to share the gospel with others, and to be the salt and light of their age group. What can you do? Keep the Bible Bus program lifted up in your prayers. Consider a generous contribution to keep the wheels on the bus going round and around, or volunteer your time.
You're our support. You're the reason we've been here for 74 years, and I pray that we'll be able to continue until Jesus returns or until He allows us to go back in the school. I don't know, but it's really our church family, believers in the county, that allow us to keep going. Of course, it's not cheap to keep a bus on the road, and then our supplies we need to teach. So we're thankful to each one of you who are already supporting us. And we ask, if you've never supported, maybe pray. Ask God if that's something you could start supporting.
If we as Christians want to fulfill the Great Commission, it's vital to teach and evangelize our young believers. To do any less could be devastating to the next generation. Thank you for watching and for your support of the Giles County Weekday Religious Education Program.